Let's pop in the settings really quick. That's better. Turn down the volume a little bit so peeps can better hear my voice. Not that anybody wants to hear my voice, but you know. Ooh. There we go. Okay, what is going on now? Oh, I must investigate. Is the streamer working? I don't know. What's happening? What's happening? There we go. Ah, now we see it. Now we see it in the phone app. Oh my goodness. Okay, so alrighty. I'm a little bit late jumping on tonight, and I apologize for that. I got a little distracted doing other stuff. Not really. I was actually playing Stellaris. I was getting another game ready for something not necessarily special, but different that I'm going to be doing at maybe at a future time. Maybe tonight. We'll see. So, where were we? Yes, the Sutharian Stellar Coalition. We are going to carry on from there. Last episode was about 2.5 hours. We got well into the mid-2400s in-game time. So we're a good 250 years into the game now. See, 2463, 263 years. The Prethoryn Scourge showed up last episode, around 2250. And they have all but eradicated the Helvenstar realm. They have just been running completely amok throughout the galaxy, and no one has really been able to stand against them. No one, that is, except the Sutharian Stellar Coalition, with our fleet of 67 battleships. And we have a couple more on the way. I don't know what these corvettes and cruisers are doing, or where oh, I think I just built them by accident and I'm just leaving them here. But that's some extra fleet capacity we could use towards more battleships. However, fleet capacity is not the problem right now. It is minerals. We only have a generation of 501 per month, which isn't bad. Not by a long shot. That is not bad, but it could be better. And for some reason, I cannot build stations around these areas, and I don't understand why. Why is it denying me? Just making sure, because that is part of the Sutharian Stellar Coalition, right? Yes, these systems are part of the Sutharian Stellar Coalition, but it's not letting me build stations around them, and I don't know why. It's not the first time I've had this problem. Okay, let's go. Wait, why can't I get there? Oh, because of these dinks down here. Why is the Chinor Stellar Union preventing me? No, it's these guys. I'm sorry, it's these guys. Are we at war with them? Can we go to war with them? Sutharian Helven fight. Oh, we're still at war with the Helvenstar realm and the Zemmerpuck Compact. We had to do that in order to get access to the Helvenstar realm's space. I remember that now. And that was because we were trying to help fend off the Prethoryn Scourge, but you know, they were all like, we don't want your help. That's just rude. Did you see what he said to me? He said some pretty rude things. It kind of hurt my feelings. Okay, so Hiram, Bardigan, and Acrux. Those are the systems we want. So we're going to declare war on these dinks. Hiram, Bardigan, and Acrux. Oh, there's one. Hiram, Bardigan, and Acrux. There we go. Those are the systems we want back to allow movement between between our... Oh, you haven't really missed anything, Biowolf. I just jumped in. I'm about to declare war on the Lachax state. I'll go back to an overview as soon as I'm out of the screen. I need to seed some planets from the Lachax state. Is the idea here? I'm trying to also humiliate them to get them to stop being a bunch of dorks. And I would also like to see if we can vassalize the Inari hegemony. I don't think so though. They might be a little bit too big. Let's see. Can we vassalize these guys? Nope. It won't let me do that. Okay, so vassalize the Inari hegemony, and we can do that. We can definitely do that. So, do these guys even want to go to war over them? Inari Stellar Industries and the Esravenar Confederation don't want to, but they are our vassals, so I don't really care what they say. These guys are in a federation, and they say, yes, let's do this, so confirm. So the reason why I want to declare war on these guys is because the Lachax state over here, they've always disliked us. I don't know how much you've been caught up in the Sutharian Stellar Coalition story, but the Lachax state and the Inari hegemony just to the west of us here, they've always disliked us. And now, because they've colonized... this has been a problem for a while because they've colonized these systems here and these systems here. This set of stars that goes along here is all part of a single spiral arm, and there's no way to get through it. The Inari hegemony has closed me off in this hyperlane, which goes from inside my border into the Inari hegemony. And there's another hyperlane which, the hyperlanes along the spiral arm go all the way down to here, into this little system, and then they go into this Sutharian Stellar Coalition's space. So I'm currently cut off from getting any of my ships that are in this area to move into the main body of the blob. So I'm declaring war on these guys so that we can send in our little tiny task force here. Where'd they go? Oh, here they are. It's just a group of corvettes with a cruiser. And then we're going to send them in to deal with it. And we've still got our main force, the First Armada, here in friendly Chinor Stellar Union space, I believe. Oh, no, they're in the Chimerian Nation space, excuse me. They're still here in Chimerian Nation space. 67 battleships with reinforcements on the way. And they are positioned to try and deal with the Prethoryn Scourge, which showed up in the last stream, in the last YouTube episode, if you saw that on YouTube by any chance. So I'm hoping to annex these 3 systems here that have been colonized by the Lachax state. There's 4 planets. I'll add them to the Tripartite sector so that they don't go over my core sector system cap, which I won't be going over anyways. I can just do one of them. So while that's going on, we're going to have to deal with the Prethoryn Scourge over here and just keep an eye on any of their military fleets that are trying to squeak their way into our space. Like these guys right here. We could take these guys on. We've destroyed several of these fleets already with our battleship armada. And right now, we are of really high, except for the people that we've recently been fighting with, we actually have a really high opinion with almost everybody in the galaxy because we're about the only ones that have been annihilating the Prethoryn Scourge. Let's go ahead and take a look at the situation log really quick. And you can see the Scourge of the Void. They have infested 14 worlds. They have destroyed 722 ships. Now, other people have destroyed a total of 320 Prethoryn ships, but we have destroyed 1,168, just the Sutharian Stellar Coalition. So we're on pretty good terms with the rest of the galaxy right now. A lot of the fighting has been in the Chimerian Nations space. That's why we went to war with them, because they were blocking us off from getting our ships into position to actually take on the Prethoryn Scourge. So I said, enough of that. We need to deal with this problem. And the Helvan Star Realm, as I said earlier, if you were here, this was all their space. It now belongs to the Prethoryn Scourge, and they have one little system left. I don't know if we'll get around to saving them. Frankly, I don't care, because they've never liked us. We've also got allies to the north, the Helvan Confederacy, which I believe is under the protection of the Anagonge Alliance. No, they're vassals under the Zaxoan Collective. We've got the Anagonge Alliance, Mythval Union, and Zaxoan Collective out over here. They've been allies with us for a long time, along with the Chilnor Stellar Union, which is our galactic neighbor. And we're going to try and just kind of close the gap on the Prethoryn Scourge. Hopefully the AI gets their crap together and is actually able to construct fleets to take on the Prethoryn Scourge and properly defend themselves, because fleets like this... Look at that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ships total. These are not going to do jack shit. You need to step your game up, you know? Offer a little more. Okay, so let's get going here. So we did a peace treaty between the Mageti Reclaimers and the Inari Hegemony. So the Mageti Reclaimers, which is the Awakened Empire, they took a lot of the Inari Hegemony's space, which is great. And now we are at war with the Latchak state. And they're not in a good mood about it. So, 6th Armada. It's time for you to go in. And we're going to get this construction ship to... Why can't you build a mining station there? I don't understand. Can you build one here? Oops, no, not there. This one. See, you can't do it here either. What the... I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's not letting me build stations in these systems where I don't have any. You can see the white numbers where I'm not gathering any resources, right? So why isn't it working? Ugh, I'm pretty sure it's a bug. But that's okay. I'll just live with it. Science ship. What are you doing? You should have a scientist, and you should be assisting research. Oh, you were way up there. Oh, you were exploring. That's right. Okay, so you need a new leader. This guy will work. Alright, automatic exploration, please and thank you. Oh, you can't find any more systems, that's why. Okay, so, what do we have for scientists? We got some pretty decent scientists. Okay, so I'll assign this guy. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, we'll assign this guy. That'll work. And then the assessing eye, you can... Oops, there you are. Get this guy. And... where can we go? Why don't we send him to... Ooh, is that... Yeah, we'll see if we can send him here. Actually, we can't, because there are hostiles all along the way. So, passive. We have to send him to passive stance. And open this back up. Just assist research with this planet. What do we got? What's going on? The 4th Stellar Rectrix. It's a single destroyer. Where's that? Oh, it's over there. Yeah, I'm real scared there, bro. We will not rest until every spiritual falsehood is eradicated from the galaxy. Yeah, whatever, pal. You're still not going to accomplish anything, so fight me. Okay, the other thing we're going to have to do in order to take over these guys' planets is send our armies. So where is the... Oops, I just missed him. Dang it. There you are. Okay, so follow this fleet, please and thank you. And then these guys can... Ooh, oh, that's right. I got to keep these guys here because they're dealing with all the unrest. We have a lot of unhappy pops on Yaragana Power. Because they are Isravanar, and we subjugated them, so they're very angry. So we need to leave. We need to leave all these assault armies here. Or do we? Can we embark? We got a lot of defensive armies here, I just realized. Yeah, it looks like we can. Okay, that's good. Still can't build any defense armies, but that's fine. Complete. Okay, so now I need to... Where'd they go? Oh, they're still there. Let's pause the game for a second and transport Fleet 21. Follow these guys, please. Doop. Come on. Follow command. Complete. There we go. Complete. Now they're following. Okay, so what is being finished building? Oh, bunch of battleships. Okay, that's good. That's cool. Got a bunch more battleships on the way. They're going to regroup with the 1st Armada, bolster our forces against the Prethoryn Scourge. Prethoryn Scourge. Prethoryn Scourge. I still can't build a mining station here. I don't understand. I don't understand. Me not bright. Please explain. Game is hard. And on Uri, we've got angry people. That's a good sign. Can we do an orbital mining laser? No. But what we can do, probably propaganda broadcasts. Let's see. Is there anything else? Nope, just propaganda broadcast. Boink. There we go. That dealt with the unrest for the time being. So yeah, Mr. Biowolf, there's a bunch of shite going on, and there's going to be a bunch more, hopefully. Should be exciting. Once these battleships regroup with the first Armada, I want them to go after this enemy fleet right next door. They're here in this Oscaran system, and I'm going to send them to the Obiskliok, or the heck you pronounce that, and we'll do battle. That is the idea. Okay, so what's going on here? How many armies do these guys have? I can't tell. Very few. Okay, so we'll be able to get our transport fleets to regroup, invade this place, and that'll be one planet taken over, which is ideal. And let's double check our science ships. They should be assisting research. Requires a scientist, right? Obviously. Let's see. Ooh, Spark of Genius. Yes, we'll take. Now we trade that out with this guy. There you go. Okay, and then we assign. Where to go? This one. Assist research here. Okay, what do we got going on? Ooh, we got some fighting. We got some fighting. But that's not me that's there, so I'm wondering why that thing's popping up. Hold on. These guys have their powerful fleets way over here dealing with the Zemmerpuck Compact when the Prethoryn Scourge are right on their doorstep. And slowly infesting the entire galaxy. Yeah, that's pro strats right there, folks. Pro strats. Alright, we're going to merge these transport fleets. Speaking of which, where are they? These guys are way over here. These guys are way over here already. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, so we're going to send these guys down to the planet. This attack will be unlikely to succeed. Oh, they still have fortifications. Unreal. You've been bombarding that for a while. What's taking you so long? Sutharian Helven fight. 89 war score. Brutal. That's what you get for taking on the League of Excellence. Victory against the Helven Star Realm. The best possible outcome. Subject enters war. Our vassal, the Helven Star Realm. So we have now just vassalized these guys that are about to be wiped off the face of the galaxy. Mission accomplished, though.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Ooh, hostile fleet engaged. Really? That's not good. There we go. Take him down. Ah, we got this fight. No problem.
Situation log updated.
They sure wiped out those military stations quick. I don't want you to evade. They're gonna evade them. I don't want them to.
Situation log updated.
And they left. Not what I wanted to happen, but that's okay. We get them back in 2464-0408. So we get them back, like, right now. Did we lose anything? No, we didn't. Okay, so we're cool. We're still cool. Let's get them repaired. And we're going to immediately send them right back into the fight. I lost 2 battleships, though. Dang it. Okay, we're going to have to rebuild. Alright, let's take a look-see. I forget which spaceports have battleship shipyards. Should be all of them, really. There's 1. And there's 2. And there's 3. 4. And 5. I think that'll be enough for now. Let's also put a solar panel network here. And what else can we do? Orbital hydro farm? Yeah, why not? And then observatory. Synchronized defenses and crew quarters. I think that'll work. Okay, cool. So, first armada, you guys please get repaired. Got a lone enemy destroyer in my space still. Okay, back to dealing with the Lachak state. Is this place ready for invasion? No. Where are my transport fleets? There they are. There, but they'll merge. It's taking a little while, but they'll merge. Okay, first armada just about done repairing. A couple thousand more. This guy. The ball's on this guy.
Evading hostile fleet.
Who is evading hostile fleet? A construction ship. That's fine. Speaking of which, I gotta take these guys off of evasion. Evasive. Yeah, I don't need them jumping away right in the middle of a battle again. That was a little stupid. It's not the first time I've done that too. Or it's not the first time I've done that too on this stream, no less. Just a couple hundred more hull points and then we're done. There we go. First armada is repaired. We are going to go back into battle. Gotta set the mood first though, right? Alright, here we go. First armada. Engage. Oops, I didn't mean to pause it. I meant to unpause. Habit. Ooh, whoa, we got guys way over here? Really? Oh, we got to deal with them first. First armada, it is time to go. Now the 6th armada. How are you doing?
Evading hostile fleet.
Taking forever on those fortifications on that planet. Unreal. Okay. Back to fighting the Prethoryn Scourge. Here we go. They're trying to get away. Can we get a shot off so that they don't escape? Come on. Ah. Where'd they go? They went the next system over. Come on, chase them, chase them.
Hostile fleet.
Gotta catch them.
engaged.
Ooh. A worker Prethoryn. Did they take him out? Hope so. Ooh, we got the 4th Stellar Retrix. Where are you going? Are you coming to take on my little wussy fleet? I hope so.
Construction complete.
What's going on now? Alright, back to the fight at hand. There you are. Here we go. They're going to take on 2 fleets? Yep, they are. We can do it. We've got reinforcing battleships on the way. Build a couple more. Yeah, look at all these strike craft. Look at them go.
Station under attack.
Losing a couple battleships though.
Construction ship
Definitely suffering some losses. Looks like the second fleet is closing in and helping them out.
Construction ship.
Yeah, and see, I was never very confident that our fleet could take on 2 Prethoryn fleets at the same time. We've done it a couple times where they took them out one after the other, but not at the same time. I didn't want to risk it. I think we'll still come out on top on this. I'm pretty confident we will, honestly, but we'll suffer some losses, which I try to avoid. We've lost about 10 battleships already.
Evading hostile fleet.
I might have to sound the retreat. We're still got a lot of enemies to deal with. Come on, start dropping them. The second fleet that came in, it was already a little hurt though. So, what the heck?
Mining station lost.
Really?
Mining station lost.
Man, these guys are running amok in my territory. Are you kidding me? Have to do something about that. We have to... Dang, I don't know. I'm not sure if we could just send our one little dinky fleet after them. I don't think that would really accomplish much. We'll get the main fleet back there to deal with them in due time. Oh, did we get some reinforcements? Not much, but yes. Reinforcements are reinforcements. I'll take them where I can get them. I'm pretty confident. Yeah, I've got full confidence we'll come out on top. They're very low on their big ships. It's their destroyer-sized ships that they've got quite a bit of still. See, they chased after the fleet that I told them to attack, and that fleet jumped away, and when the first armada jumped in, they were not at the extreme range of the Giga Cannons, so they weren't able to get some initial volleys off without retaliation. I think that was a big part of the problem. Lesson learned. They don't have much left. There we go. How many did we lose? 16. Ugh, that's not good. It's kind of brutal. But we took out 16 battleships for 2 of their
Station
fleets.
under attack.
I'll take it. What did we finish? We finished some research, eh? Proclamation broadcast. Okay, what next? Let's go... Nerve dampeners? Yeah, I think so.
Research station lost.
Okay, these guys need to go get repaired. Kind of. There's a fleet, there's a Prethoryn fleet here. We should deal with that. As soon as we deal with that, we got to bring these guys back and deal with the Lachak state. And in Nari Hegemony, they're just running amok.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Transport fleets, what's
Evading
going on?
hostile fleet. Science ship under attack.
Need to get my transport fleet out of there, that's for sure. I think we're going to lose all these corvettes.
Science ship lost.
Man, there's so much going on, I can barely keep track of it. See, look at this. They got fleets. They've got little dinky fleets all over the place. They're not terribly powerful, but they're powerful enough to cause problems for us.
Fleet destroyed. Situation log updated.
Yeah, I didn't think that fleet would do any good because they were largely constructed for anti-Prethoryn maneuvers, and these guys have things like shields. That did not go well.
Spaceport lost. Situation log updated.
Alright, back to the first Armada. They got something going on. Yeah, this was a better turnout. Did quite a bit of damage from a distance. Keep firing those gig cannons, boys.
Evading hostile fleet.
In vivo, Xeno researchers on Ultrax Point have published an open letter demanding that the local legislation restricting experiments on near-sentient alien species be relaxed. What? They make a convincing case for the scientific benefits and warn that the output of the entire scientific community on Ultrax Point will suffer unless the laws are revised. The ethics of it all remain questionable. Interesting. Okay. So we either lose society output for we lose 20% society output for 2 years, or we lose happiness for 2 years. I'm going to deal with the loss of society output. It's not across the board, it's just the planet, so I don't really care. Alright, it looks like these guys are trying to escape almost. You're not getting anywhere. Our ships possess a certain set of skills.
Spaceport lost. Situation log updated. Fleet destroyed.
Fleet destroyed, eh?
Situation log updated.
Where was that? Ugh. We got another fleet coming in, boys. Get ready. It's fighting time. Man, it's just getting more and more hectic. I might actually have to get them out of here. Yeah, let's do that.
Evading
Okay,
hostile
start.
fleet.
You guys need to start retreating. Look at all these Federation fleets still over here dicking around. What are you even doing? Maybe they destroyed the fleets that were terrorizing me in my own space.
Construction
That would
ship
be
under
useful
attack.
for once. Alright, you guys can go repair here. You'll get what's coming to you, don't you worry. Rebuild some more battleships. Alright, you know what we're going to do? We're going to put a slight pause on going after the Prethoryn Scourge for now. Incoming transmission. What do we got? Yeah,
Spaceport
sure.
Lost. Situation log updated.
Oh, now the Federation fleets are showing up. Are they actually going to fight the Prethoryn Scourge? Doubtful. But let's see what happens. Yeah, it definitely doesn't look like it. Following first attack swarm.
Hostile fleet detected.
Hostile fleet detected, eh? The third Stellar Rectrix. Oh, it's 2 corvettes. Whoop-de-doo. Just you wait. Alright, let's figure out where they've been destroying stuff and see if we can rebuild it, eh? Where's our transport fleets? Oh, right over here in Trappist. That's convenient. Good, they're right next to Hiram, which is where I want to invade anyways. They've got their Federation fleet here. Ah, I see. They would meet a swift death. Location confirmed. Alright, how are you guys doing? You guys need to get repaired. Boop. Does one of these have an engineering bay? This one does. No, not there. Come on. Go here. I can build just a couple more. A couple more battleships, too. There we go. Why are you going over there to get repaired? Come on. Stop that. Press A to repair at closest spaceport, and they're trying to move over here. Like, come on. Come on.
Construction complete.
Alright, once this month elapses, we can build another battleship while they're getting repaired. This will reinforce them even further.
Complete.
There it is. Where did those little military fleets go? I think I've lost track of them. Oh, you're over here in Spirim. I see. There's something there. Where did the other ones go? They were in my space not too long ago. Now they're gone. Why? Oh, that's why. It's right there. Holy crap. Gotta wait for these repairs first. Where are they going? Entering orbit of Suthari. Wherever that is. Let's leave them to their devices. Alright, first armada fully repaired, and it's go time. How are we doing with the Prethoryn Scourge? Is anybody putting up a stand? Probably not. Oh, geez. Oh, wow. Look at this. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 friendly fleets taking on the Prethoryn Scourge in this system. What do we got here? Trade deal duration expired. No problem. Wow, they actually destroyed a Prethoryn fleet all on their own without Sutharian assistance. It's amazing. It's amazing. They grow up so fast. All right, boys.
Construction complete. Incoming transmission. Construction
Incoming
complete.
transmission. What's that? Star charts? No, bugger off. Okay, how about... Nope. This one, sauced a lot. Let's do another battleship here. Why not? Alright, back to the first armada. There we go. Now, the transport fleets are just a jump away as soon as they start. As soon as the bombardment of Hergivvervadi is successful. Send in the cavalry. In the meantime, we'll keep building up battleships. Actually getting quite a bit of mineral generation, which is good. Where's the planet? There it is. Okay, how's this planet doing? What's on it? Bunch of crap. Let's do some engineering facilities. Oops, hang on. There we go. Upgrade those. We definitely want the mining network upgraded. So we'll work on the mining network as soon as that finishes. Because it can stand for a few upgrades. Alright, how we doing? It took forever for that tiny fleet to bombard these fortifications. So let's take a look-see here. Not going down very fast. That's fine. They will. Ugh. Tired of looking at you. You're a non-issue. Alright, what do we got? They've only got 5 armies here, too. So, there's that. bunch of little dinky armies here in this Ravenar Consortium system. I really should do something about that. But I'm not too worried about it. Meanwhile, it looks like the Prethoryn Scourge is having difficulty expanding. But they have so many fleets everywhere. Look at all of them. It's brutal. Alright, back to the bombardment. Need to get this over with. Okay, now we can send in the transport. The transports. Why don't we get a general? We got... Ooh, Butcher. And Synthetic. Not bad. Army Logistician. Army Damage. Yeah, I kind of like this one. There you go. Incoming transmission. Active sensor link. Yeah, sure. Why not? What are these guys doing? Got a couple fleets over here, it looks like. Kind of, sort of, not really. There's a military station and a small task force. We will deal with them in due time. Here comes the transport fleet.
Construction complete.
Okay, here goes the invasion. And that lasted all of about 5 seconds. Nice job. Alright. Resume bombardment of the other planet. Doesn't look like bombardment on this planet will take too long. Well, we got enough minerals for at least 2 more battleships as well, so that's good. Let's get that going.
Construction complete.
Battleship here, please. Battleship here, please. And that'll be it for now. We had over 70 battleships, and they got pretty badly decimated from taking on those 2 Prethoryn Scourge fleets at the same time. Not to mention they were out of position. I should have been paying closer attention to that. Gonna take the blame for that one. As soon as this next month elapses, I'll get another battleship on the go as well.
Construction complete. Research complete.
Cool. Two months remaining on loader efficiency, so improved damage to, or sorry, improved fire rate to our kinetic weapons. Not bad, and we're going to have more power to our shields as well. These fortifications gone? Yes, they are. Okay. Do your thing, chicken wing. Bum ba da ba ba bum ba da ba ba. 29 armies against 5 plus militia. What do you think's gonna excuse me. What do you think's gonna happen here?
Enemy planet secured.
They're gonna get eradicated very fast. Shocker.
Research
Right, so
complete.
now you just go into orbit around here. Okay, research complete. What do we finish? Loader efficiency. So now we want let's do synapse interceptors for additional strike craft damage. That's always nice. Okay, so something we're going to have to do with the first armada is leave a couple battleships behind. So we'll just go boop, 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 boop. Confirm. Just 5. That should be enough. So you guys can stay here. And the first armada is going to press onwards to invade the next planet that we want. Okay, what else can we build on here? We've already got a few hydroponics farms, don't we? We definitely could use more mineral production. So let's go ahead. Propaganda broadcasts. Oh, we don't have enough influence. Really? Wow, that sucks. Big time. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. What can we build? What can we build?
Construction complete.
Well, we need at least one more hydroponics farm, I would think. Or do we?
Research complete.
Maybe not. I think we're just going to go with more minerals. But let's upgrade these current hydroponics farms. Shield harmonics. Yeah, boy. Now we can do...
Construction complete.
We should work towards tachyon lances. Let's do red lasers. These will go by super quick. 2 months to research red lasers. Alright, here we go. We're coming for you. Your pitiful fleets will be eviscerated in a matter of seconds. This guy doesn't even understand. So how are we doing? Is the Prethoryn Scourge still being largely contained? Kind of, sort of. Yeah, they still haven't spread. Maybe they've grabbed a system. Looks largely okay, though. For the time being. That could quickly turn. But we'll keep an eye on the situation. We just got to deal with this problem over here, and then we're done.
Alien spaceport
Focus our
engaged.
attention. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, these guys are very missile heavy. Forgot about that. Look at all those whirlwind missiles.
Situation
Unreal.
updated.
Get wrecked. That's what you get.
Situation log updated.
GG, strong tactics. Begin planetary bombardment, please. We didn't lose a single ship, thank goodness. But how did we do? 115 missiles shot down. Like, good job. Inflicted explosive weapon damage, 0. Minor energy and kinetic weapon damage as well. They shot down 4 strike craft, though. And they got totally obliterated by our combination of plasma cannons and giga cannons. Good.
Research complete.
Ooh, hello. Red lasers is done. Let's go to blue lasers now. The idea here is once we get all these lasers done, we should be able to get things like tachyon lances. What the heck did we just fight? A single cruiser. Awesome. It basically showed up and then went kapulooey. That's perfectly fine with me. Okay, transport fleet, enter orbit. You're just going to hang tough. How did they even build anything? They don't have a spaceport. Okay, this planet's got about 6 or 7 armies and militia, but that's fine. We can deal with them. By the time the transport fleet gets here, the fortifications will be gone, so... Okay, here comes the transport fleet. They should be on the way. Go back and check out the situation with the Scourge. See, it actually looks like the Helvan Confederation has gained ground back on the Scourge, which is always good. But look at all these fleets that they got. They're going hard into the Mythfelin Union and Andagonj Alliance territory. Hopefully they can hold them back until we get to focus our own attentions back on the galactic-wide threat. What do we got going on here? Alright. So let's upgrade the power plants next. Adopt a new tradition. What do we got? Oh, hey! Supremacy. Good. We can finish this, and then we get that fire rate bonus. Permanent fire rate bonus of 15%. I like it. That just leaves the harmony traditions.
Research complete.
This will actually really help with us controlling our vassals and whatnot. Blue lasers is already done. Okay, so now we are going to do UV lasers. This will take 8 months. No time at all.
Enemy planet secured.
Enemy planet secured. Of course it is. Because look at all the bloody armies. Let's get out of here. Alright, transport fleet 29. You guys are going to stay here. First Armada. We're going to transfer 5 more battleships. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Confirm. Okay, first Armada. Moving on. Boink. And we'll leave the transport fleet here. The year is almost 2470. 270 in-game years. Oh boy. And yet we're still fighting amongst each other, even though the Prethoryn Scourge has been here for 20 years? This looks so cool. Just this big fleet of battleships coming in. Giga cannons at the ready. Okay, so they will begin planetary bombardment in just a moment. Ooh, this is a big planet. They didn't even build any buildings. What? What's wrong with you? Okay, there's a lot more armies on this one. It looks like about, I want to say about 14 or so. Can't quite get an accurate count, but that's fine. Alright, let's get the transport fleet to enter orbit now. It's safer here. Oh, we can build a bunch of battleships too. I totally forgot about that. My bad, my bad. Yarrick Mining, we can do one there. And then Yarrick Science. We'll do one there. Yarrick Dockyards, we'll do one there. We'll do one at Ecynthius. And we'll do one at Theglan Mining. And that's it for now. Working on those power plants. And the reason for still building power plants is, as our fleet gets bigger, I mean, we can essentially have a fleet of 100 battleships. We have the naval capacity for it of 800. And right now we're at plus 300 energy credits, but there's no telling how much of a drain 100, adding another 40 battleships to our current fleet size. Well, more like 30, because we have 10 sitting around other planets that we've conquered. But you know what I mean. There's no telling how much more of a drain it'll cause with all those extra battleships. All right, X-ray lasers, yes please. Now the idea here, why I'm doing the lasers, is I'm trying to get us tachyon lances. I would like some tachyon lances. Those would be handy. Don't get me wrong. The giga cannons for what they're doing now, they're good. They are very good. But in dealing with the Prethoryn Scourge, I think they would be a little bit better than the giga cannons. I don't want energy credits. Go away. I've had full energy credits for decades. Bugger off. Alright, can we land here now? Yep, all the fortifications are destroyed. Oops. So, land armies. Here we go. Let's just pause really quick. What do we got here? Okay, power plants. There we go. And now, we check out the combat on this planet. What? Enemy fleet, where? Ooh, excuse me. Ooh. Whatever, don't care. Alright, back to the invasion. Here we go. What do you think's gonna happen here? Look at that. Dink, 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 and
Enemy
boop,
planet
done.
secured.
There we go. Okay, so now what are these guys doing? Let's see if we can negotiate now. Seed planet. Boop, 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 boop. And still won't vassalize the Inari hegemony. That's fine. But we'll humiliate the Lachak state. And we'll get some influence for it, which we desperately need right now. There we go. Boop, boop. And what happens?
Incoming transmission.
Ooh. Finally, we can put this horrible bloodshed behind us. Look at that. It worked. Thraldom demand. Mengeti reclaimers. What? Bugger off. Okay, so now we got a couple problems here. We have unrest on a lot of planets. So we need to build some spaceports and get some armies going. What the hell is the Gox race? Oh, these guys! Oh, cute little newts. Aren't they pretty? Okay. Yes, and then... Wait, what? Oh, I'm out of minerals, really? That's crazy. We can wait it out. I must have blasted a lot of minerals just to build these friggin' defensive armies. Okay, what do we got going on?
Construction complete.
Okay, we're going to get the third and second armadas to regroup with the first armada again.
Construction complete.
Get everybody to merge together. There we go.
Construction
Okay, we are
complete.
losing food. So what I need to do is edit the Tripartite sector. Tripartite and manage sector. So here we go. So we are going to be adding Bard again. Acrux. And can I get over to Hiram? Kind of, sort of. There we go. Okay, now I need a construction ship. We got to get a frontier outpost set up to maintain the link in our sector systems. So this guy, you are going to go here and build a frontier outpost. Please and thank you. Still don't have enough influence. Unreal. Unreal. We can enact this edict as well. This will increase our mineral production output. Look at that. It just jumped by 46. Definitely keeping that. Good job. Good job. Make sure we got enough armies being built. As those armies are getting produced, it will reduce the unrest on the planet. so I'm not too concerned about overwatching everything working properly, I suppose you could say. Need more defense armies. I can't believe I totally forgot about that Gox species. They had a very, very, very tiny empire early on in the game. I think it was a primitive empire that sprouted up, and then the Latchaks were like, yeah, we enlightened you, so yeah, you belong to us now. And they're like, oh, okay, no problem. Okay, so, transports. Back to Yargana Power, please. And now this means the first Armada back to Yargana Power as well. Man, I am losing food like crazy. Look at that. Unreal. Where am I building? Where am I creating food, I should say? Cynthia's. That's the only place that's producing food. Oh, and Rihi. That's awesome. Okay, so as Cynthia's, I need to build those hydroponics farms.
Colonization in progress.
Alright, hydro farms coming up. Can I? Yes, I can. Bite me. I have not made a huge mistake. I need rivalries. And frankly, you smell funny, so... Okay, where... Who else can we declare a rival? Here's Ravenar Consortium. Heh. 0.05 extra influence per month to declare those guys our rivals. Clearly that's not worth it, and that's strictly because they are on the other side of the freaking galaxy from us. So that's fine. Okay, so we've got a big swath of territory now. This is all Sutharian Stellar Coalition down here in the south and southwestern parts of the galaxy. So I'm quite happy with our progress so far. Let's see if we can get a... what's it called? Construction ship. Thank you. I can't believe I forgot what it was. What it was that I was looking for. Actually, you know what? I don't need you building that frontier outpost anymore. Because they're colonizing that planet now. Okay, good. That saves me trouble. Alright, now we can build these stations. Why can we do it now all of a sudden? That is so goofy. Dang, that's a lot of resources. I'd rather not go to the sector and actually go to us directly, but that's okay. So we'll build some more mining stations. Mining stations. Mining everything that stations can. Alright, what research did we finish? X-ray lasers, finally done. And then we do gamma lasers. This won't take long. 26 months, that's fast compared to our repeatables that we're working on these days. Pretty cool. Meanwhile, the Prethoryn Scourge, they have expanded westwards just a little bit from the looks of things. They haven't made much progress, which is a good thing. But we really need... if only you could coordinate with AI better. First Armada has arrived at Yargana Power, and they are repaired. It's tough to tell, but this big red-orange blob right here in the southern part of the galaxy is all us and our allies. Which is great. Okay, we should have some new spaceports in the systems that we just claimed from the Latchak state, so I'm going to need some hydroponics farms. There we go, and now we can upgrade them. Which was the other one? Hiram. There's 2 planets here. This one? 2 spaceports, I should say. Then we got one here. Another hydroponics farm. Whoops. That'll work. Screw it. And spaceport upgrades. 864 fleet capacity. Myrific! Now, there's a new colony. We can definitely build a spaceport here. Boop. There you go. The giant mushrooms actually made a colony. Interesting. Was not expecting that. Okay, so once those hydroponics farms finish up and I upgrade these once the orbital hydroponics farms, I built like what 4 or 5 in those spaceports, so that'll add about another 15 to food production, plus these hydroponics farms on Isinthius, this planet. As I upgrade them, that'll add more food as well, so we should be okay and get our food production back into the positive. Which will be good. Food production is good. And if you don't think food production is good, well, then you're crazy. And you probably smell funny. Why do I have a bunch of Chinor Stellar Union fleets in my home system? Hey, what do you got here? Ooh. Those battleships look cool. I wonder what's on them. I don't recognize that design. Oh, okay, now I do. It's because there was a Corvette right in the nose of it, making it look different. Okay, we're closing in on about an hour and a half here. I'm going to stream this game for a total of 2 hours, then either call it a night or do something a little different and special for the last, 20-30 minutes to finish off the evening. But, you know what, while we're waiting, why don't we just do something? One of the big reasons that I really like Stellaris, or more specifically Stellaris Console Edition, I think the soundtrack is great. The composer did a fantastic job with it. A lot of the tracks I've actually downloaded, and they're on my phone now. I have some personal favorites, like this one, The Birth of the Star. I actually quite like it. It's one of the longer ones, but I quite like it. It's one of the chill ones. And Journey Through the Galaxy, one of my favorites. And, of course, if you couldn't tell, The Awakened. Really like this one for more combat-oriented situations. So, yeah, just let me know in chat if you've played this game, if there's any particular tracks that stand out to you, or let me know in the YouTube comments below. If you are watching this on a future YouTube upload. I don't want energy credits. No, those terms are not acceptable. See if there's anything else we can build with this construction ship. Oh, there's a mining station back here that we missed. How did I do that? Oopsie. And then back here, mining station. And mining station. Hell yeah. Getting more stuff. Stuff is good. Okay, the situation with the Prethoryn Scourge is, they're still surprisingly contained. I'm actually... it's very interesting. Okay, so what are we going to do? Let's see. We've got army health and army damage. We could use more food production, though. Let's go with that. Increase our food output by just a little bit. It'll be a noticeable increase, though. Okay, so there's one planet left with unrest, and it's because we don't have anywhere near enough armies. But they're being made. Let's take a look-see here. Even with the additional armies, though, I don't think that we will be able to make these people happy. We'll just have to wait. Maybe I can enact propaganda broadcasts. Okay, that reduced it by a little bit, but not much. Okay, construction complete. Hydroponics farms, upgrade. Upgrade, oh. Okay. Really want to start adopting the harmony traditions, because this increases, just adopting it increases happiness of all pops by 10%, which is awesome. Plus, we can do the greater good, which reduces unrest by 20 on all of our planets. I can't believe I've gone this whole time without getting the Paradise Dome. I used to not... I guess I'm forgetting that this game I started a long time ago. I agree, except for Celestial City. That's the only song I don't like. Actually, that's one of my favorite ones, Cyphus. That's interesting. A difference of opinion there. Honestly, the tracks that I don't like, let's see. The specific tracks I don't like. I don't really care for Sigmatori. In Search of Life. This is about the only one that I actually don't like. The other ones I don't much care for. Sigmatori, I don't really care for. Gravitational Constant, don't really care for. What's the other one? Infinite Being, don't really care for. Alpha Centauri, don't really care for. The only one that I just don't really like is In Search of Life. I don't know why. There's just something about the way it sounds just kind of grates on my musical listeners. Okay, we got more than enough minerals to build some more battleships. Okay, and then battleship here, Theglet shipyards, and the battleship here. That's it for now. We're going to have 80 battleships once these reinforcements are done. And then we'll take the fight back to the Prethoryn Scourge. How is army development going here? So they're going to get 9 more armies. That's probably still not enough. There's got to be some kind of a building that we can construct. But it's in a sector, so we can't manage it, obviously. Maybe if I remove this system from a sector, we change one of these hydroponics farms to a paradise dome, which will increase local happiness by 10%. That'll help. There's already a visitor center. That increases habitability by 5%, which has an effect on happiness. But, eh. Alright, so let's go back. Let's take a look at our glorious fleet. Look at how huge it is. It's huge! Nothing but battleships. Now, wouldn't it be cool if the detail in this game was so good that you could see each and every single one of these flak turrets? Because each battleship that we have has 4 to shoot down all those pesky Prethoryn Scourge missiles and strike craft. You constantly see them just rotating and quickly tracking a target and ba-bam, ba-bam. That'd be so cool if in a big-ass fight you just zoom in on a little group of battleships and you see their flak cannons just going nuts. That would be super cool. And there's the plasma cannons. So on this very back end here, where what I would like to think is the bridge that sticks up very high, to either side of it, you can just barely make them out, but there's the plasma cannons on the left and the right side. Then we got the 4 flak artillery straight down the middle, and then the front piece is the giga cannon. So that's how it looks. I kind of, the more I play with this, okay, there we go. And hydroponics farms, there we go. Our food production is back in the green, and let's build a science lab here. Okay, research complete. Synapse interceptors. Good. Okay, so what else can we do? Mega engineering? I mean, that'll take a while, but it'll help with building buildings. Let's do swarmer missiles. This will be a quick one. 9 months. There's a couple tracks in future DLC content that we don't even have yet that is really good. Obviously, the standout one is it's a track called Synthetic God, and it comes with the Synthetic Dawn DLC. Looking forward to that one because Synthetic Dawn allows you to play as machine empires. Not just biological ones, so you can essentially start off as a well, let's try and find a planet here with a good example. I might not find one though. I need one with a bunch of robot pops. So, okay, so for example, these synthetic pops that you normally just build, and you know they can have like an AI revolution, this, that, and the other thing, but with Synthetic Dawn, instead of building robot pops and then, you know, researching droids and synthetics and having them upgrade and evolve over time as you research those items, you start off as a machine empire, so you're a sentient machine empire right from the get-go. And it sounds pretty cool. They play in a different way because you can pick different kinds of what's the word I'm looking for? Like ethics and stuff like that. Let's terraform this puppy. You are going to be a Gaia world. Actually, that's kind of pointless. Inari refugees arrive. A flotilla of civilian transports carrying Inari refugees from the Inari Stellar Industries have arrived in our space. They have been allowed to settle on Indig's refuge. These unfortunate outcasts were forcibly expelled from their homes by the Inari authorities. They have been traveling from system to system since then in a desperate attempt to find new homes before the last of their dwindling supplies were used up.
Research complete.
Okay. So we just had some Inari pops appear on that planet, which is fine. There we go, particle lances. Now the reason I kind of want particle lances and by extension tachyon lances over giga cannons is because look at that value. Ignores 90% of armor. Suffers a hit to shield damage, which is unfortunate, compared to the giga cannons, which... whoops, that's the wrong ship, sorry. The giga cannons only ignore 50% of armor and have plus 33% shield damage. But if we recall, the Prethoryn Scourge has no shields. So those tachyon lances ignoring 90% of their armor, that is a lot of damage just going straight to their hull. That just helps us kill their ships faster. Unfortunately, that will also mean... Ooh, what do we got going on? Research agreement, and they want me to give them minerals? Man. Fine. What a poo head. Anyways, as I was saying, unfortunately this will mean that we have to do some research for flash coolant and whatever the other one is for extra damage, because we have 3 grades of both loader efficiency and high density munitions, so our kinetic weapons have 15% higher fire rate and damage output from our completed repeatables. So we're gonna have to do something about that. I believe it's called flash coolant and focusing arrays for the same boosts to energy weapons. We're gonna have to fix that. And they want to give us more energy credits and minerals for some Garanthium ore. Yeah, fine. We can do that. Okay, this
Construction complete.
science station's almost done.
Construction complete.
Okay, now we're going to make this... Let's make this one a physics lab. We could use another physics lab. We'd have almost none. Okay, let's go back to Sostalot and build another battleship, because we can. That's good. Alright, now let's leave it at that. How many battleships do we have now? We have 82 regrouped to the fleet, with 2 more on the way and 1 more being built. So we're going to have 85. That is kick-ass. Let's take a look at some other... oh, we do have some physics labs. I didn't realize that. Okay, that's interesting. We'll change this one to a physics lab. It won't be a huge difference, but you know, it'll be an improvement. All right, what do we got? Research complete. Swarming missiles. Yep, those didn't take long. Whirlwind missiles coming up. Ooh, synapse interceptors. Oh man, that would be useful. Or extraction patterns. Whirlwind missiles it is. 24 months. That'll be a quick one. 2 years? Eh, it's easy. That's like a cheap, repeatable tech. Militarism promoted, egalitarianism suppressed. Okay, so what can we do? Can we... Alien Equality Institute? Association of United Scientists. Yeah, we're cool there. Veterans for Victory movement. See, that's the problem. What do we got? Aggressive diplomacy. Failing to allow for unrestricted warfare will displease these guys. Conquering alien planets or making other empires subjects or our subjects in war will please the Veterans for Victory. Constructing a frontier outpost to expand our territory will please the Veterans for Victory movement for a time. The rival of at least 3 neighboring empires. Interesting. Allowing the Sutharian Stellar Coalition to be exploited by alien interests by joining a federation will greatly displease them. Well, screw you guys then. You know what? I'm going to stop promoting these dinks. Because this is just costing us a lot of influence. And Alien Equality Institute. That's not it. Which one is it? The Egalitarians. Reproductive freedoms, blah, 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 whatever. I'm going to stop suppressing you. Here, whatever. That's fine. We'll be alright. There we go. 85 battleships in the fleet. We got an 86th one being built. We can build 2 more in just a moment as well, and we're going to do that. And we'll wait to get a 3rd one, so that we have 88. Getting closer to that 100 mark. 500 minerals every month. That's not the greatest amount of production. A good player would probably have more like 1,000 by this point, this late in the game. But I never said I was a good player. I'm just familiar with stuff. I pretend to be a good player and then I put out YouTube videos. It's all for the views, man. It's for the views. It's all about the views. All I care about is the views, man. You know, I've never understood that complaint. I'll be honest. And this is not coming from like a big YouTuber who's... how do I word this? Like I intentionally make all sorts of decisions strictly for the views and all that crap. But I mean, doesn't every YouTuber do that? Let's be honest here, because I mean the whole existence of a larger channel exists around generating a lot of views. So yeah, they're going to do things quote unquote for the views, right? If they're putting out content that people just aren't watching and don't really care for, you know, say that you got somebody with 100,000 subscribers and their stuff used to get 3 times that. Ooh, who closed their borders? The Zemmerpuck Compact. Fine, I don't care. Blow me. And then you got people, how do I word this? So say they normally have like 100,000 subs and they get 3 times that in views on a normal video, like on their popular stuff that people always want to watch. Then they start trying something different and putting out stuff that starts off with similar viewership but not as much. Let's say maybe it only gets like 200k views, and that viewership for whatever that content is just regularly goes down constantly until they're only getting maybe 20k after doing those things for about a month or 2, and they put out say like 12 to 15 videos, and the viewership of that stuff is down to Curator Alpha Enclave and destroyed. The Prethoryn Scourge has destroyed them. Well, that's depressing. And their views drops down to like 20,000. Well, yeah, why would they continue doing that? You know, I mean, some people still do because they just say, F it, I want to put it out. I'm that kind of person where it's just like, you know, if it's something I want to do, I'll just do it. I don't really care how the viewership goes because my channel is tiny as shit now and nobody really cares anyways, at least of all me. But like somebody who essentially makes a living off that stuff, if they're getting, you know, less than 1/10 the viewership on the current content that they tried putting out, yeah, of course they're going to change it and do something else, and they're doing it for the views. Well, the Prethoryn Scourge has become quite a problem. Look at all that expansion they've accomplished. So, yeah, I don't know. I just don't understand why people rant at, you know, their favorite YouTubers and stuff like that. For example, like some gaming YouTubers who do the same thing for years and years and years, and then, you know, certain games they just don't retain the same kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Community. Many of them don't. Very few of them do. I would say Minecraft is probably one of the few that does. And then you've got other games that just, you know, they have a community for a while, but they die off. And if there's a community still around, it's typically very niche. There's several games I played that underwent that kind of cycle. So I don't really understand why some people get mad at people that actually do videos and stuff like that when they don't want to keep making videos, you know, for a game like that or something where they only get, you know, they tried, or, you know, on the flip side of from trying something new and they're not getting the viewers, so they want to go back to doing something else or try something new again and actually get, or like start doing something that's popular, and, you know, they're doing it just for the views. Well, yeah, obviously, but at the same time, you know, if they've been doing the same thing for a long time, and it's not getting the views anymore because nobody except, you know, really passionate people in a really small niche community really give a shit anymore, and it's like they can move on to something else where they actually get more viewership and more revenue. Well, yeah, they're gonna move on, and yeah, they're doing it for the views. So, like, what's your problem? You can't expect the same YouTubers to do the same thing indefinitely. I mean, at some point, even, well, here's an example. I mean, at some point, even like Stampy Longhead is not going to be able to do Minecraft videos because Minecraft will be a non-entity, right? I'm not saying that's going to be anytime soon. It could be, that could not happen for decades, for example, but I mean, you know, whatever. I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow. Maybe that'll be 10 years from now. But that's just an example. Anyways, I'm rambling about something completely unrelated, and I apologize. Sometimes I start yapping. Okay, so we are going to colonize these worlds because they are ripe for colonization. We have 2 free core sector systems available to us. I'm just going to name this Terra Z Colony. We're going to focus on science on these worlds, especially the second one. It was very small. It only had a few tiles, but all but a couple of the tiles on this planet. Yeah, like except for this one, that's 1 mineral, and the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that are blank. Everything else that has science on it, which is pretty awesome. So let's colonize this as well. Colonize from Phineas. So you can go here. Now, like I said, there's plenty of people that do that. That I have watched and, you know, occasionally go back to and watch the odd video on, and I just don't understand why people get mad at YouTube creators for that kind of stuff. It just seems like such a stupid complaint. If you don't like the new stuff that somebody's putting out, well, then don't watch it. If it's not for you, then don't watch it. Whatever. That being said, I do have my own gripes about how online culture, sorry, I should say online gaming culture has completely changed in the last decade. I think the late 2000s were the best period for online gaming. Maybe it's because the entire online Xbox gaming community was, you know, the Halo 3 community, and I loved Halo 3. That could be a big part of it. But there's other things going on. All right, so the Prethoryn Scourge, they have expanded quite a bit. The Helven Star Realm, do they even exist anymore? Nope. They are toast. The Helven Star Realm has been completely eliminated. Now, the Prethoryn Scourge, look at all these friggin' fleets of theirs. They're just going all over the place. They're all the way here in the Chimerian Nation, getting stuff going. Starting skirmishes. So we got to do something about that. Our fleet is hella strong. It's got a 90th ship on the way. So we're going to make some stuff happen. I wanted to wait until we got those Tachyon Lances, but I'm not sure if we'll have time. I mean, there's 2 months left for the particle lances. Let's take a look-see here. So we've got the Giga Cannon, which is doing on average 7.85 damage per day. Is it actually doing that, or is that the base value? No, that's the base value. Damn it. Okay, there's got to be a way to check. How can we check that?
Incoming transmission.
75% extra fire rate bonus. Holy crap. They're going to give us energy credits and minerals, and they want Garanthium. Whatever, go away. Oh, jeez! The Scourge. They are attacking our home system. That's not cool. Where are you guys going?
Research complete.
Why is my phone ringing? Go away. Decline. I'm busy. Okay, particle lances is done. Now we need these tachyon lances. That'll take 49 months. Oof. That'll be a bit. Okay. More battleships on the way. Oops. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Now that we have, I want to say, 50% more ships than we had in our first couple fights against the Prethoryn Scourge. And we actually succeeded in taking them down. Once this is done, I'll give my insight on what I like to do for YouTube stuff. Not that anybody cares. I'm sure if you all are watching this on YouTube, you might have turned it off by now. It's like, man, I don't care about your stupid ramblings. Just play the game. This is just stuff that crosses my mind on a regular basis, man. Oh, there we go. Take him down. Yeah. That's how we destroy the Scourge. Did they have another fleet coming in? Nope. It looks like they were just doing that involuntary probe there, and they paid for it. We only lost 1 battleship.
Situation log updated.
See ya. And a second fleet shows up. That's awesome. I really need to put battleship dockyards on the Yargana Power. Okay, spaceport. Let's get rid of the... we go. Get rid of the solar panel assembly. Science Officer Karba has gained the trait Stubborn. Whatever. Don't care. So what happened in that last fight? Oh, nothing. Once our bombers do a lot of damage. Once they actually get in there, they help take down those ships pretty quickly. That's what all those little red lasers are. That's attacks from our bombers. 100% shield penetration. And quite a bit of armor mitigation as well. Can't remember how much. Let's take a look-see. 50% armor mitigation. So they're like a little strike-crafted Giga Cannon. Not quite that strong per shot, obviously. Alright, research complete. What did we get? Whirlwind missiles. Cool. And next we should totally do... how long would Mega Engineering take? 80 months? That's not too bad. Let's do Mega Engineering. Back up to 90 ships. Now that we've been reinforced. Prethoryn Scourge is having a real tough time making a dent in our fleets now. It's fantastic. And once they get in close and these plasma cannons start hitting them, they really get shredded.
Situation log updated.
There we go. Okay, there's got to be a science ship somewhere nearby that we can use. Thingland. Is there a science ship here? Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, so let's find one. Science ship. It's around Sosta. Oh, there is one here. Huh. Shows what I know. Alright, research projects and systems. We can maybe get the technology from the Prethoryn Scourge. Yeah, you better get the hell out of here, boy. GTFO.
Construction.
Looks like their assault on the Chinor Stellar Union has begun. Okay, now we can reinforce right from Yaragana. Obviously not terribly fast because building a battleship takes a while, but you get the gist. Okay, let's let these guys repair.
Construction complete.
There we go. All repaired. Ready to rock.
Complete.
Where is the enemy? Oh, here comes a thing. What? Ooh, hello, fleet. Where are these guys going? Okay, we're gonna have to... I think we might have to help out the Chinor Stellar Union. Maybe. We'll see what happens. What are these guys doing? Ooh. I cannot take on two fleets simultaneously. Not like that. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move... Oops. We're gonna move the fleet closer so that if a Prethoryn fleet jumps in, they'll be in range to just start hitting it. That's the dream. Okay, let's see. What's going on here? Got this guy helping on Phineas.
Situation log updated.
Ooh, hello. Get wrecked. That had to have been a transport ship if it got obliterated that fast. That was awesome. Okay, about another 5 minutes here, and I'm going to call it a night with this game. Maybe not with this stream though. No, yeah, I'll end the stream. It's after 9 o'clock already. I started a little late. I do apologize for that. Like I said, I got distracted, but I got some fun stuff coming up in the future. I'm actually pretty excited for it. Hopefully, it's stuff that you guys find helpful and a little entertaining.
Colonization in progress. Situation log
Look at that!
updated.
Look at that! That was awesome. It was like pow, pow, pow. Done. Oh, here we go again. How many hits is this going to take?
Situation log
Bam, bam, bam. 3 hits. That's awesome. Okay. Traded a bunch of crystals and stuff. All right. Just had a bunch of new people drop in. Thanks for coming by, everybody. This is Mobius Wyatt playing Stellaris Console Edition. I really like this game. Can't play it enough. A lot of my free time is spent on this game, so I try to learn as much as I can, get better at it, slowly but surely. There's still a lot of things that I'm kind of figuring out, improving my own personal efficiency at Empire management. I don't know if I'll ever be as good as, for example, Stefan Anon, who plays on max difficulty all the time with advanced AI starts and all that jazz, but, you know, wouldn't hurt to try at some point. But that being said, yeah, I really enjoy playing this game. I wish more people played it. Another battleship coming out at Yarragana Power. Okay, so our mineral generation has dropped below 400 now. That's unfortunate. I'm sure there's a reason for it, though. Okay, we're gonna return the fleet to the the docking port. I think that's a big part of the reason why our mineral and definitely our energy credits are down. But it's good to know that we can move the fleet around without going in the red on energy credits. That's always handy because I've figured out the hard way what happens when you go in the red and you go in the red for too long on energy credits, especially when you're in the middle of a war. Bad things. Lots of bad things happen. So we do want to avoid that. But, you know, for the time being, while we're just kind of building up our forces, we still want to get good amounts of generation there. We're going to have to go on the offensive against the Prethoryn Scourge in the next episode and try to drive them back a little bit because they are just encroaching way too much into our friends' territory. They keep sending in these repeat incursions into the Chenor Stellar Union's space, and I want to do something about that. Let them know that that stuff will not fly. I don't much care about the Chimerian nation. They can bugger off for all I care because they've always been mean to me and made me cry. So I don't care what happens to them. Okay, we need an Thon monument. Alright, let's get a synthetic here. And where else can we do minerals? We'll put a hydroponics farm there, minerals here, power plant there, and then the rest will be science. So we'll just do a couple of synthetic pops. And that'll be good. Actually, we need one on the power plant as well. Is that science ship getting to... Alright. Get going. You need to research the projects in the system, please. I mean, it's not like you're running out of time. You got, what, 1,200 days? Okay. 94 battleships in the fleet.
Construction complete.
Ooh, we can build a paradise dome here. That'll be cool. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Okay, Autochthon Monument over here. Put a synthetic on that one piece of mineral generation. On second thought, we'll not build them there. On 2, we'll do Phineas and Rihi. There we go. Okay, I think that's gonna just about do it for tonight. It's been 2 hours since I went live. So we've got a big fleet, 94 battleships. We actually have a fleet that has higher fleet power than a Prethoryn Scourge fleet. And considering that we have over 50% the amount of ships when we beat our first several Prethoryn Scourge fleets, we're going to be able to totally maul them. I think that'll be a different story too once we get the Tachyon Lances. They have more daily damage than a Giga Cannon for base damage output, I should say. But right now our Giga Cannons do technically do a little bit more damage. Or sorry, no they don't. The Giga Cannons have more average damage on a daily basis than the Tachyon Lances, but the Tachyon Lances have way better armor penetration, which is what we're really looking for. Slightly lower range, just slightly, but not much. So hopefully that'll help us in taking down the Prethoryn fleets even faster. A bigger fleet with better anti-armor weapons. You know, one can only hope that that's what happens. So we'll see if that's the case. I'm just going to make sure that our new planets got what I want. There we go. That place is done too. Tarzed Science. Yeah, we're cool all around, I think. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and save. Where is it? Suthari stream game. Yes, overwrite it, please and thank you. And we'll just make sure that that was the case. View saves. Suthari stream game 24770212. Yep, that's what we want. Okay. That's going to be it for tonight. Later on this week, I'm going to do something a little special and a little different. I'd like to stream it as well as upload it to YouTube. Because I like doing things live and then putting them on YouTube. I have more fun doing it. It's also quite a bit easier. Because I can just do it from the comfort of my couch as opposed to talking into the recording setup on my PC, which puts me in a more awkward position, kind of. Alright, well, thanks to everybody who dropped by tonight and was a little talkative in chat. Pretty quiet evening, but I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Hope you guys enjoyed watching, and if you are watching this on YouTube and you want to see more Stellaris Console content, check out my Twitch channel. The link is in the description below. If you want to talk about Stellaris Console, there's a link to my Discord that I set up not too long ago. Very small Discord channel, so it's pretty low-key for now. Also, like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more Stellaris Console content because I will definitely stream this and upload more in the future. Gameplay, tips, strategies, you name it. Trying to include more of that on my channel. The more I play and the more I learn. So, thanks very much for watching tonight, everybody. Enjoy the rest of the week, and we should see you on Friday. This is Mobius signing off.